Ladies and gentlemen, the Greater Metro Junior Hockey League proudly presents to you the Bradford Rattlers and the West Nipissing Lynx. Bradford Rattlers were playing their third game of 3 straight days. They were in 2 games in Quebec where they won both contests, and now they come back here to home ice here in Bradford. Oliver Blage gets the starting goal for the Bradford Rattlers. For the West Nipissing Lynx, they go with number 30, Carson Lockhart. The puck is dropped, and away we go for period number 1. It's the Rattlers' first possession, but right off the draw, Laronde scores! Matthias Weichche gets the West Nipissing Lynx on the board, and they are off and running. 8 seconds into this contest. Not even 10 seconds into this contest, it's all West Nipissing needed to take the first goal of this contest, and it happened on an exact play that what we just saw right there off the face-off. Face-off win for the Bradford Rattlers. They get it back to the defenseman, but they're able to split the D in Weichche. Good offensive opportunity there, and he made no mistake. 1-0 Lynx early. Got to put into the factor that this is a 3rd straight game in 3 straight days for the Bradford Rattlers, so perhaps their legs aren't all there, and if you've played minor hockey before or anything like that, and you're playing games on back-to-back nights, you know how heavy your legs can feel heading into that second game. Baxter made a turnaround dish. It's Kuchma can work it up to Anderson. Anderson, an aerial lift, caught back down by Barber until it flexed away from Kuchma. Trying to work it back in, he was unable to do so. Chipped away by Laurent, picked up there by Ludfelin. Ludfelin in the backhand pass, unable to connect with Bunzeniks. Rattlers a little sloppy here within the first minute of this contest. Burnett took a bump there by Orikov, but it comes further into the corner where Bunzeniks is after it. Whipping it across for Jacob Bundy's play. Bundy coming up on the far wing. Burnett's all over him. He shrugs him off, but it goes to the opposite wing where Ekholm and Droulet go into the corner. Dean Chitteroni trying to work it away, and he gets stumped there by Bundy. Salt able to work it out of the zone. Icing will be waved off, so a foot race between Ludfelin. And McLaughlin all over him. It's scooped up by Bunzeniks. He'll look over and chip it off the glass and got it further to Ekholm. Frank Ekholm, 26 in white, gaining into the zone there, had his pocket picked, and so Salt can work it not out of the zone, flex back in by Bunzeniks, and he'll make a change. Now Minder Lockhart will leave it for Drolet, 17 in black, puck not settling for him, and so he's able to work and try to get a breakup going here. One-touch pass is broken up, and so Masakov, 22 in white, can work his way in, try to test it up Minder Lockhart, and he did so there, shrugged away by the blocker of Carson Lockhart. Opposite corner, off the glass and out by Drolet. Took a bump there on the play, but it comes to Liam Thorpe. Thorpe with Vargas all over him. Good defensive awareness there. Quick snap pass and it's up. Mazakov gets decked there by Barber. Filion, 21 in black for the Lynx. Trying to connect with Thor. Couldn't do so. Kicked away to Orikov, and he has it now. Got it back from Vargas. Trying to find his man up the gut. Gleb Selmanov. Vargas 5 in white, whipping it across, and so it's Masakov's play. Unable to work it out, it gets punched live further by Major right in front. Savanic, a shot there, big rebound. Barber again in front, and Savignac trying to work it back in front. It's loose, and they score! Matthew Savignac just throwing it towards the goal, and it beats Pelage. It's 2-0 Lynx. Matthew Savignac picking up his 14th point of the year. 17:13 to go here in the first period. It is a silent BWG here in Bradford. The Lynx coming in with 2 quick goals. We mentioned anytime the Lynx come into town, they've always been a thorn in the side of the Bradford Rattlers, and it's on full display here. Stemper working it back. Borisov trying to cut through, and is unable to test the netminder Lockhart. Good hit back behind the play by Borisov. Lutflin took a hit to make a play. He was hit off by the captain, Filion. 21 in black for the Lynx. Filion and Major getting credited with the assist on the most recent Lynx goal that made it 2-0. The captain, Arvid Malm, for the Bradford Rattlers on the faceoff just outside of the neutral zone. He's able to pull it back from Fisher. A connection for Keller. Out of reach of him, and so Jourley can backhand it off the boards, but not out. Arvid Malm hounding it back down low. Anderson trying to work it back to the net mouth, couldn't do so. Anderson, 19 in white, had it chipped away from him. It comes to the blue line where Baxter will hold and give it to Kuchma. His shot there was blocked on the way. The first goal scorer of the game, Whitechey, can make a pass over for Jourley. Placed the bank pass, picked off by the other 17 in tonight's contest. That's Tyler Baxter, and he's able to fork it on further. Anderson peeled it for Arvid Malm. A good pass by the captain. It's Blake Keller, and a good stick play was made by Salt. Keller again leaving his way into the high, so looking for a pass here. He'll connect with Baxter. Baxter will get a shot pass towards the front of the slot area, not directed towards the goal. Looking for a redirection there was Baxter. Arvid Malm presented the stick there for the chance, unable to connect there. And so the Bradford Rattlers have the puck behind their own cage. Richard Kuchma peels up and he'll find Anderson. Ekholm will head to the goal. Anderson will get a sharp angle shot, not on goal, but it goes wide and gets kicked to the corner. Ekholm returns it back over for Anderson, returns the opposite way, and so he'll give to Ekholm further deep, and he tried to work it to the net mouth. Unable to do so, and so it's picked off there by Major. Long connection pass, it's Whitechey. He will calmly chip it in. Fisher first after it in black for the Lynx. Pinned up there by Bunzanik. Shamil Lutflin just trying to pry that puck free loose from the corner, and he's able to do so. Jacob Bundy, you're looking at him now, 12 in white, trying to work his way around Blake Barber, unable to do so. Got stood up there. Rattlers get a tag up on side. Zachary Major for the Lynx got it towards further. Picked off there by Orkov, but he gave it right to the possession of Barber. Lutflin hit the center line, trying to gain his way through, but a good stick up there was made by Whitechey. Forced the play on back to the Rattlers then, and that allows the Lynx to get a full sail line change going. Barber backhanded off the glass, but not out of the zone. Yes, it does come out. Puck was bobbling on Lutflin, and so the Rattlers tag back up. Savignac, good side pass at Jourley, right in front, got his man on the deflection shot. Riley Burnett just skipped it wide, and it's kept alive. No one, it's picked off. Chance here on a 2-on-1. Seleznyov, he comes in, his shot, and he just peeled it on wide. Budny couldn't catch up to that one, and so it's Masakov getting it across. Seleznyov back in, leaving it for Stemper. His shot calmly into the glove, but it's loose for a brief moment before the netminder Lockhart can calmly locate that one and cover up with 14:08 to go here in the first period from Bradford. It is a 2-0 lead for the West Nipissing Lynx. Both goals coming within 3 minutes of the opening faceoff. Aaron Stemper's trying to change that here for the Bradford Rattlers on the faceoff win. Half-boards battle, kept alive at the blue line by Masakov. Check that out to Mayorov for the Bradford Rattlers, 20 in white on defense. Paired up with Marcus Vargas, who can see him block that initial clearing. Chipping it back right in front there, and a shot was blocked there by Thor. Kicked back loose to Savignac, might have been trailing here, and he's got him here. Filion had that hard connection pass go right to him. Right in front, another chance for Savignac was stopped by Balaj on the wraparound bit. It's loose in the high slot before it's picked off by Seleznyov. Unable to clear the zone, however, Savignac able to keep it in, and a shot was blocked by Stemper, and they're able to get a line change going. All sorts of pressure here by the Lynx early in this first period. The tip-in was made by Thor. Richard Kuchma calmly around for Blake Keller, takes a look, makes an outlet pass, trying to connect with Blake Anderson down the wing, but a good break up there was made by Barber as he tried to work it back for Anderson again, couldn't connect. The captain, Malm, right in front. Keller reaching after it, and it winds up in, but they're going to wave it off, however. The net was off when the puck entered the net. I'm not sure if that was the call to wave off the goal or potential goaltender interference on the play. Either way, the goal gets wiped off the board with 13:04 to go here in the first period. It still remains a 2-0 lead for the Lynx. Good stick play made by number 6 in black. That was Barber, tying the stick up of Anderson, or Keller rather, allowing the Lynx to get possession of the puck in the offensive end. But we have a little stick up here between Filion and Kuchma. That stand-up allowed the Rattlers to gain in and get possession. It's Anderson down the wing trying to find Malm on the backhand feed, looking for Keller, just a little too far in front of him. Nathan Fisher, connection pass, it's Barber again, up the wing, will find the defense partner Major, lost the handle in a 2-on-1. Anderson with Keller, Anderson holds the Keller off the post, and it winds up, no, it's loose, and a save by Lockhart, keeping it a 2-0 lead for the Lynx. My goodness, grand larceny by Carson Lockhart with 12:28 to go here in the first. Absolutely robbing the Bradford Rattlers there on what looked like a sure goal. Killarney, Manitoba native. Seems to always raise his game here against the Bradford Rattlers. You're seeing it on full display right now. Carson Lockhart. Fisher gets waved out of the draw, and so Weishay will take it and win it. Jolet, 17 in black, a quick snap pass, and it comes to Laurent. Good stick check was made there by Lutfelin, 55 in white, before it's brought back in by the Lynx. It's Nathan Fisher looking at him now into the corner. Pair of 18s watching each other into the near corner, picked off by Ekholm, and he'll spring Bundy. Buntanese will head to the front of the net before the near linesman will call offside on Team Green. Not an ideal start for the Bradford Rattlers, but how many times have we say their starts are not their strongest suit? It kind of takes midway into the second period to get the Rattlers fully going. Potentially we'll see that tonight. For the Rattlers' sake, we sure hope so. For the Lynx' sake, you want to keep all this offensive pressure going on the Rattlers, as you really got them reeling right now. Buntanix was able to escape by his men. Buntanix has Ekholm heading towards the goal. A drop pass was broken up by Laurent, who made a one-touch spear fork effort out of the zone. And so Weishay is able to connect with his man there, Bendel. Bendel trying to work it back for Weishay, couldn't do so. The puck was passed right in front before it's picked off there by Fisher, who will turn on a dime. Cobbly galloping his way into the zone, across seam pass, it's Laurent. His shot will test Pelage and a blocker save. Bundy will pick it up, a tired group of Rattler players on the ice. Bundy, he'll cut right to the goal, down to around Laurent, and his front was stopped there by Lockhart before it's iced back down by Weishay of the Lynx. Bradford Rattlers definitely getting their opportunities, but it's Carson Lockhart who's been denying them on every single one so far. 11:16 to go here in the first period. Again, a 2-0 lead for the West Nipissing Lynx. Both of their goals were scored within 3 minutes. Should clarify to say the first 3 minutes of the contest. Pass was too far away from Laurent, and so Kuchma makes an easy play here before it's picked off there by Savignac. Kuchma will follow it up, however, and he'll test the netminder before it's deflected up by Barber, and out of play, the puck never came to the netminder Lockhart. Rattlers make a change on defensively and forward-wise. Matvey Mayorov paired up with Marcus Vargas. On defense, Malm, Keller, and Anderson line comes out. Dean Chitteroni on the face-off, a clean win for the Lynx. Mayorov there, tied up there with Burnett. Puck stays in the zone, however. A snap pass and a good reception there by Keller. Gets further into the corner there. He's watched there by Barber and Chitteroni. Blake Anderson's able to pick it up 19 to win. A calm sauce pass right into a dangerous area before it's cleaned up by the West Nipissing Lynx. They fired it right into the stands, and they're going to call a penalty on that. Zachary Major will head off 2 minutes for delay of game. Most of the time if the player fires the puck out of the ice, it's normally not a call here in the GMHL, but this one was quite out of play. So I guess that kind of determines what is a delay of game penalty. Looks like we have our answer here. First power play opportunity for the Bradford Rattlers. First opportunity in this game for either side. Face-off which dropped a little unfairly. So we're going to do it all over again. Arvin Malm and Dean Chitteroni will be on the face-off here. Lynx have been good on the face-off. That's a clean one there by Bunzaniks. We'll start this cycle going for the Rattlers. Let's see what they can do with it. Kuchma's shot was blocked by Burnett, but he's able to pick it up. Keller on the blue line. His shot redirected, stopped by Lockhart. It's a scramble in front. Kuchma trying to locate that puck, but it's picked off by Anderson. Blake Anderson will hurry his way back behind the net. Slow down the play. The net has come loose, and the shot fired on goal was stopped by Lockhart. The net came loose once again here in the BWG. A running theme throughout the years for these Bradford Rattlers, and that seems to come off at least over under 5 a game. We'll do the ozone draw again for the Rattlers. Chitteroni and Malm once again picked up by Malm, and he'll work it back. Kuchma, connection pass with Keller, and he'll give it back. Blake Keller back to Kuchma. His shot stopped by Lockhart. It's loose for Anderson. Try to pull it on the backhand, couldn't do so. Barber, it's without a stick, however. It comes to the opposite wing where Blake Keller will settle it down. He'll work it further and deep, picked off by Jolet, and slapped back down by the Lynx. Now if you're Blake Keller, that pass has to go into the corner a little more quicker than that. You have a tired penalty kill on the ice right now who have been out for 50 seconds. You've got to work that puck around in a hurry to try to tire out the 4 defending players on for the Lynx, and that's an easy clear for Fisher. Goaltender Oliver Balaj will leave it for Richard Kuchma. I beg your pardon, that is Blake Keller. Sauce pass to the neutral zone, elevated and picked off by Anderson. Blake Anderson waiting for reinsurance coming. He's got Nugamanov at the blue line coming back in on a change. Anderson back behind the play. He'll try to find Nugamanov there for the puck rolled away from him. Savignac try to work it back. Ekholm try to get it to Stemper, couldn't do so. He'll peel away into the corner and dish it to Nugamanov. Calling for it is Kuchma. He got it here. Kuchma trying to walk away from Fisher, but a good defensive play by him was able to stymie Kuchma at the blue line, and the puck does come out. Nugamanov quickly bringing it back in. You're looking at him now into the corner. Will peel his way around Lockhart to the opposite side. Reception there by Ekholm. We'll go to the blue line further for Baxter. Back down low to Borisov. We'll take a look and look over his options. He'll lay it to Baxter. His shot redirected in front. Big rebound for Jolet. Pump back loose. It's in the feet of Savignac. Borisov trying to whack it away. Couldn't do so. Power play has expired. We're back to 5-on-5. Borisov right in front looking for Ekholm. Couldn't do so. Nugamanov getting a shot away again. Was kicked away by Savignac there, 34 in black. Borisov again. Backs at the line. Deflected by Stemper. It's loose in the crease area. Lockhart is down. Puck is still loose and available before it's picked off there by Savignac. Carson Lockhart, a little slow to get up into his crease. Lot of action, but no goals to show for the Bradford Rattlers. All sorts of pressure. Littleton wheeled it to Baxter, picked off at the line by Laron. 11 in black and work his way behind the goal, trying to wrap around, big rebound in front. Fisher trying to whack after it. Keller, a little too fancy inside the zone, allowing the Lynx to regain it. A deflection shot there by Fisher, just screamed on wide into the glass. To the blue line now, Barber, his shot kicked out by Stemper, and it comes into the corner, but it's gathered there by Keller. He'll work it around. Rattlers really slow right now on their breakouts, and they're finally able to get it deep before it's touched to the high stick by Barber. It looks like that face-off will come back inside the Lynx end. Rattlers definitely getting their chances here, but it's the execution that seems to be killing them right now. They're getting the grade A shots, but it's just that they're Carson Lockhart making a save or a great defensive play made by the defenders of the Lynx, either getting a stick in the shooting lane or just getting in the way of a cross-seam pass. Philly on the captain. A quick relay for Whiteshay. Flipping it to the opposite side of the rink, looking for Laron, but it's picked up there by Keller. He'll wheel it from the defensive end. Nice toe drag move around Philly on it, got brought down. The play will continue. Major from the neutral zone. Good reception by him. Major got to a dangerous area. It's Philly on his shot. He scores. Stefan Filion, the captain of the Lynx, has made it 3-0. We have a goaltender change here for the Bradford Rattlers. Oliver Balage's night is over. Maxim Ivanov makes his second appearance for this season for the Bradford Rattlers. A part of the Russell Cup winning team last year, played a huge role in the backup role for these Bradford Rattlers. Played a few games in the playoffs as well and stole a few games for Team Green on their way to a Russell Cup victory. But as of right now, it's not looking good. It's 3-0 for the Lynx with 7 minutes to go here in the first. Rattlers trying to just get one right back and just try and throw anything they can at the netminder, and I'm sure that has been the game plan assessed to the players of the Bradford Rattlers. Maxim Ivanov did play in one of the back-to-back games in Quebec. Record currently sits at 1-0. Goals against average of just 1. Only let in 1 goal in that contest. Save percentage of .971 for the 19-year-old Russian. First time we have seen him here in the BWG, and he comes into a tough position here, down by 3 in the first period. Stepper to the blue line. It comes to Kuchma, a drop pass, it's Borisov. Borisov will return it back, it's Kuchma. His shot stopped, a huge rebound for Borisov, kicked loose, and Lockhart makes another 10-bell save. Baxter will go to the blue line. It comes to Kuchma. Further across, it will go to Borisov, 27 in white. Good reception by Stemper. A toe drag move further into the corner, and they'll head to the opposite side before it's picked off by Salt. Further around to the line, a quick snap there by Kuchma, redirected just wide of the net mouth. Took a man off into the corner there. He got bumped there by Filion. Jorlet made the play. Borisov trying to wheel it back to the front, couldn't do so. It's picked off by Jorlet again, and he'll get it off the boards and down the length of the ice for an icing call on the Lynx. Referee making sure the right personnel are back onto the ice for the Lynx. Whiteshay and Salt were already on the bench when the icing happened. They've been told to come back onto the ice. So the Bradford Rattlers have a tired group of Lynx players to work with here, and they throw out the Arvid Malm line out. Anderson will line up right behind the centerman here, looking for a set play, a face-off win, and a snapshot on goal. Let's see if they can pull it off here. They can. It's another successful face-off win for the Lynx. Salty will work it back for Jolet. Pumped on the back end, picked off by Laurent. Further in deep by Vargas. Keller and Jolet into the corner. Vargas will pinch in. It's an aerial puck before it's gloved back down by Fisher. He'll able to get it across to Whiteshay. 3 and block, a quick snapshot, and Ivanov makes his first save of the contest. Keller played it further. Good step up there by Barber. Took a hit to make a play right in front of PA announcer here tonight, Travis Defoe, filling in for JR, who is not here tonight. We do miss to hear JR's voice here tonight. Tip back in by Anderson. Barber trying to catch a man napping here. All alone in front was Filion, but the Rattlers keep possession. His shot scores! It's Blake Keller. Rattlers got one. Blake Keller picks up his 15th goal of the year. In 17 games, he now has 35 points. For Blake Keller, Rattlers got the lead within 3-2. 5 minutes ago exactly here in the first period. Look out there, a bobbling puck on his man, so Thor is able to regather it for Savignac. Savignac back into the zone, trying to wheel his way around Kuchma, and so the captain Filion played it further deep. Selesnyov in a battle there, 91, and White's able to pry the puck free and is able to make a shot block there. Now they'll skate after the puck. Frank Ekholm calling it is Bunzeniks, who's trailing behind him. Ekholm looking for his man. It's Kuchma. Heel delay. Good patience there by Richard Kuchma before he had his pocket picked there by two players of the Lynx. But Bunzanique's coming in to offer some support. One-timer there by Baxter, fluttering on wide and picked up there by Ekholm. Frank Ekholm punching it further back into the corner, picked off there by defenseman Kuchma. He and Barber tying up for the puck there. Seleznyov. And his pocket picked there by Savignac. And it's backhanded out of the zone by Barber. Will it go on goal? It will not. And so icing is the official call on the Lynx with 3 minutes and 56 seconds to go here in the first frame of play. Lynx jumped out to a 3-0 lead early. Bradford Rattlers able to answer 1 moments ago by Blake Keller. Savignac and Stemper on the face-off. A good win by Team Green before the captain Filion is able to skate it out of the zone, punch it away of trouble before Lutflin returns it on back. Nugamanov fanning on the initial pass, but it's picked off by Stemper. Delay penalty coming up. Lynx will get penalized here once Lockhart's able to make the official save, and he does so here. Elbowing call is going to be assessed to the Lynx, and it looks like it's going to be the captain Filion who's the guilty party. Second time here on the power play for the Bradford Rattlers. This will be a great opportunity to cut the lead within 1 here in the first period. Richard Kuchma will start it all off and quarterback this power play. Got it across the captain, Malm, brink wide. It's Keller, a shot glove down by Lockhart, but it's loose, and it comes out of the zone on a clear there by Brunette. Kuchma regathered back to Keller, elevated across to Anderson. Good patience there, but a dangerous pass, and it's then picked off by Salt, and he clears it back down the length of the ice. Ivanov a quick pass for Kuchma. Aiton White made a pass for Keller, and he'll use his speed into the zone. Blake Keller to the backhand, working it back in front there. It's picked off and regathered by Keller once more, who got it to Anderson into the blue line. It's Kuchma. Has a lane here, will use it. He will score! Richard Kuchma, a power play goal. th point of the year for Richard Kuchma. He cuts the Lynx lead within 1. A power play goal by Richard Kuchma with 3 minutes to go here in the first period. Keller and Anderson getting the primary and secondary assist. On the Richard Kuchma goal, pocket pick, Nugamanov fanning on the shot, backhanded in front, it's loose on the slot, Nugamanov trying to pry it free, couldn't do so. Rattlers are pushing for the tying goal they wanted here in this first period. Borsov, good reception by Stemper across, Nugamanov, a shot there, stopped by Lockhart, rebound, it's loose in front. Stemper trying to whack away at it, but he was unable to make connection with that puck, and so Whiteshade's able to escape it away from danger and get it across further to his man, Laurent. Whiteshade back in front. Ivanov never knew where that puck was going. That was the Lynx turn to get some pressure here on the Bradford Rattlers. Ivanov sees that puck come right to him, and he'll take no chances here and make the cover up with 2:08 to go here in period number 1 from the BWG here in Bradford. Bradford Rattlers seeming to be picking up the pace here on the face-off dots. Early in the first period, the Lynx seem to be winning every single draw, but now, especially from that last power play goal, the last few face-offs have gone in the favor of the Bradford Rattlers. A snap pass from the defensive zone. Try to spring Arvid Malm, the captain of the Rattlers, couldn't quite do so. And speaking of the captain, you're looking at him now. A minute 30 to go in period number 1. Anderson tried to make a chip pass, but it gets as far as center. It was picked off by Shamil Lutflin, and back in comes Anderson. His shot calmly into the glove of Cosset Larkhart. and he will make no further play. West Nipissing coming off a big win at home against the Nipissing Titans. They took them down by a score of 5-4 before dropping their previous two. Shot there by Marcus Vargas, looking for a tip there by Bunziniks. Never quite got him there. Dean Chitteroni from the corner, 14 in black. You're looking at him now, the puck handle. Off the boards and as far as center again, gloved down by Kuchma. Returned back for Ekholm. Chitteroni right in his way before Salt can work it from the backhand area. So Drolet failing on the clearing attempt, but Brunette got good connection on that pass and it came out of the zone, but Ekholm's going to work it back in. Frank Ekholm from his backhand looking for his option. He'll go to the blue line for Vargas. He'll regather it for Kuchma. Big drive there by Kuchma, and another glove save was made by Lockhart. .39 seconds to go here in this first period. 3-2 for the Lynx here. First line out for both teams. Here a pair of captains on the faceoff. Picked off by the Rattlers. It comes to Keller. To the blue line, Lupflin. His hot shot was tipped off by the netminder's stick of Lockhart, and they're going to call a high stick, so the faceoff will still be in the Lynx end. 33 seconds to go here in the first period. All 5 players aside will stay out. Arvin Mom talking to Keller, trying to set something up here on this faceoff. Tie up there, Keller. Cobley got it across to Lupflin, trying to get a shot through, and he just skittered it wide. Off the bank play, it's Baxter. A tip there by Keller, settled it down a little too much, but he's able to get possession of the puck, however. Looking for a defenseman to join the rush. He'll get Lupflin playing the bank shot, and he screamed it wide. Baxter again from the blue line. The puck is bobbling on him, and then it comes out of the zone. Rattlers got to tag back onside with 6 seconds to go. The captain, Filion, racing into the corner, but they're going to call icing on West Nipissing with 3 seconds to go here in the first. See the formation on the faceoff by the Rattlers on a set play. Looks like they won't get it here. Drolet will just tie up the puck into the corner, and that is how we conclude the first 20 minutes of play. After one period, the Lynx 3, the Rattlers 2 will be back for the second period of play after this intermission. I apologize, I didn't flip the scenes in time for the second period. I thought I already did that, so I apologize. You guys missed about 55 seconds. Nothing really happened. It still remains a 3-2 lead for the West Nipissing Lynx here from the BWG in Bradford, and we're glad that everyone is here to tune in to tonight's action on this Sunday night on ice between the Lynx and the Bradford Rattlers. It's been a very good first period so far, and let's see if this second period can follow up with that. Arten Borisov into the corner. He will wheel it back in front there on a chance there before it's broken up by Filion. Out of the reach of him, and so Orikov will backpedal for the Rattlers. It's picked off into the neutral zone by Thor, and so Savignac trying to wheel his way back in. It gets left for Thor, trying to wheel it back in front of the netminder Ivanov. It comes to the blue line, kept alive by Jolet, 17 in black. Further down low, it's Thor trying to wheel it across to the captain Filion, picked off there by the Rattlers, and they're going to get a penalty here. Who are they looking at? They're looking at Shamil Lutfulin. Referee pointing to his mouth. It looks like Lutfulin playing without a mouth guard, and he got caught by the official. Seems like this penalty gets called every game, every Sunday night. A mouth guard or equipment penalty. Either you don't have a neck guard or you don't have a mouth guard. This allows West Nipissing to get some momentum back in their favor. It's their first power play of the contest, trying to reopen a 2-goal lead that they had early in this first period. Off to a good start, Tyler Baxter is able to knife that puck down the length of the ice on goal on the ricochet to Lockhart. The man who scored the first goal of the contest, Matthias Whiteshea, will make the breakout play, but it looks like the Rattlers have been controlling the pace of the play early on this power play. Rattlers definitely have the weapons on the ice right now to get a short-handed opportunity. Arvid Malm and Blake Keller. Major back behind the cage. A minute 30 to go on the power play. It's Major, number 7 in black, looking for an option, try to work it back and force it across to Thor. Looks like the net has come loose, and the official will agree with me. 17:54 to go here in the second period. A minute 19 to go on the power play for the West Nipissing Lynx, trying to reopen that 2-goal lead once more to make it 4-2. Bottom left of your screen, you see the face-off get dropped. Malm and Laurent on the tie-up there. It's won by Arvid Malm, and so it's fired back down. Look out, nearly fooling the netminder Carson Lockhart. Major will start it up, 7 in black. Has Whiteshea to work with, and he'll get him here on the elevator pass. Right across on the relay for Laurent, cutting in, stopped by Ivanov. Big rebound, and he's able to cover it up. It looks like West Nipissing will end their own power play. Carson Laurent off to the penalty box. Roughing will be the call. So we will have 4-on-4 hockey for 59 seconds. Anderson, Ekholm, Vargas, and Orikov. The 4 out there for head coach David Mooney of the Bradford Rattlers. Head coach Mo Mantha will answer with their captain line on. Stefan Filion comes onto the ice, and a chance here for Liam Thor trying to get by Vargas. Look at the speed he has. Thor rang it off the post! Liam Thor's back in the zone, however. Filion trying to work it back over for him, but Vargas was able to pick the puck off first. Goaltender's best friend, Maxim Ivanov, the post, able to bail out the Bradford Rattlers here. Liam Thor almost making it a 4-2 lead for the Lynx here tonight. Frank Ekholm will start back from his own zone. Ekholm take on the forehand, sharp angle bid, trying to go to the opposite side. Good blocker read there made by Lockhart, and he redirected it into the corner, but it comes to the opposite corner now, and you're looking at Blake Anderson, the puck handler now, 19 in white. Had his pocket picked there by Filion, who stepped into the passing lane, and he's able to twirl and stop back behind his cage. Barber and Filion tapping back on these connection passes. Power play for 4-on-4 is over, however. And so a power play for the Bradford Rattlers for 50 seconds remaining in it. Looks like more time's going to get shaved off now as the puck is now into the hands of Maxim Ivanov and now Richard Kuchma back behind his net. Offensive-minded defenseman Richard Kuchma made a nice outlet pass for Anderson. He'll go wide, cutting into the middle. Kuchma, and he just shanked it wide. Lockhart may have got a piece of that one. Power play for 30 more seconds. Keller got a shot off the mask of Lockhart. Will drop right for Jolet, picked off by Bunzeniks. Richard Kuchma will walk the line and game his way in, and his hot shot was tested there and blocked by Fisher, and he is feeling the effects of that block shot, and a chance here now for Savignac. Potential 2-on-1. Keller is back. A stop up there trying to find Fisher, but it just went away from him. 2-on-1 opportunity went to waste, and a chance here for the Rattlers on their odd man rush. It's Bunzeniks, holds, firing, and scores! Andres Bunzeniks, it's a power play goal for the Bradford Rattlers, and they have tied it up at 3 with 15 minutes and 33 seconds to go here in the second period. We got a tied game here from the BWG here in Bradford. Bunzeniks picking up his 9th goal of the campaign. The puck was dropped on the face-off, but it looks like Ekholm was still back behind the play, so they had to redo it. It comes back onto the bench, and so the puck is dropped. And the Lynx trying to get it right back as they have now surrendered 3 straight unanswered goals here to start this second period. They're back for more. It's Borisov testing the netminder Lockhart. He made a terrific paddle save there to knock that puck down. Ivanov comes out of the cage, will wheel it back off the boards, hit the linesman out front, or pardon me, off the official. Nurgamanov made a pass over for Borisov through center. He got around Chitterone. He got further deep into the zone. Salte will take a bump off there by Borisov. Gets to the corner where Stemper can wheel it to the blue line, and it does come out. Good second effort made by Dean Chitterone. And so the Rattlers backpedal to the neutral zone, forked in by Nurgamanov. And so Jolet 17 in black will race after it first for his team. Borisov in a battle for the corner. Picked off by Nurgamanov. Is able to escape it through away from Savignac. Borisov to Nurgamanov. A hot shot. Big rebound and another one there by Vargas, who was pinching it offensively. Unable to get good connection on that one, so it fluttered wide. And a chance now for Savignac back the gut. Was kicked away there, and the whistle sounds. And it looks like the Rattlers are playing with 6 players right now. They will be called with too many men on the ice. And the Lynx are going to go back onto the power play for their second time of this contest. Gleb Seleznyov, the newcomer, wearing number 91 in white for the Rattlers, will serve the bench minor. Power play opportunity. It's the second one of the contest for the Lynx. Great opportunity for them to regain the lead they once had in this contest. This lead used to be 3-0. Rattlers storming back with 2 on the power play, 1 in even strength, 3 unanswered. It's a 3-3 game. Whiteshade, who started off all the goal scoring here tonight, unable to work his way into the zone. A maze of white uniforms were in front of the net. Puck stays into the zone, however. Whiteshade, his hot shot kicked off the glass, and it comes to the blue line where Jolet will snap it back further for Savignac, broken up there by Malm. And looks like he's going to try to skate it out of the zone, and he'll do so here. A chance short-handed now for Overton Malm, captain on captain there. And that shot by Malm was deflected off by Filion. So face-off will stay inside of the West Nipissing zone with 13:41 to go here in the second. 1:19 to go on the power play. Blake Anderson and Ekholm are the forwards out for head coach David Mooney. Litflin and Baxter will guard the blue line. Again, Lynx still on the power play. Bradford Rattlers doing a good job just trying to be on the puck handler in the defensive zone, and that's what exactly Ekholm is doing there. Just trying to force the Lynx into an awkward situation. Make them force the play that's not there. They have some room here to work with, however. Whiteshade, his shot. Good blocker read there by Ivanov. Whiteshade again, 3 in black. We'll go to the blue line now. It's Major. Walks the line and fakes his shot. Ekholm thought about the shot coming down, so he went on a need a block. It's further to the corner. Now it's Filion in a battle now with Baxter. Got tied up there, but he's able to spin away from danger. The captain, Filion, tried to work it on the wraparound, couldn't do so. To the blue line further comes to Major, looking for a redirection there, never got one. Savignac and Thor were not in the eyesight of Maxim Ivanov, so an easy save made for the Russian netminder. Fisher, clean face-off win, played it off the bank and got to the blue line. Jolie looking for another redirection, hit Burnett in the wrist, and he's feeling all of that. There's not much protection from where your hockey glove ends to where your elbow pad starts. There's not a lot of protection in the wrist area, so that could have been where the shot ended up hitting his man. Lynx on a power play for 5 more seconds, but they're in a dangerous situation now as Blake Keller trying to split the D short-handed. His shot, big rebound, trying to get kicked in there and try to work it in was Arvid Malm, couldn't quite do so. The power play has expired. The Rattlers are 2 for 2 on the PK. Shot from the wrong side of center, looking for a tip-in by Fisher, was unable to connect on him. Icing called on West Nipissing with 12 minutes and 10 seconds to go. And it looks like Blake Keller has taken himself a penalty here. Unsportsmanlike conduct for the St. Cloud, Minnesota native. And so the Lynx are heading back onto the man advantage. You've climbed back from a 3-0 hole and you find yourself in a tied game, and if you're Blake Keller, these are not the penalties you can be taking here at this stage of the game. We're approaching the halfway contest, or halfway mark of this contest, I should say. Got to be a little more disciplined than that, especially in this tight game. Lynx have some good looks here on the power play. They're going to look to continue this offensive pressure here. 5-on-4 for another minute 30. Right in front there, nearly a dangerous play there off a deflection off the skate of Filion. Nearly found its way into the back of the net behind Maxim Ivanov. After coming in relief of Oliver Blage, he has been perfect here tonight. Weische gaining some speed, he'll gain into the zone, separate his man around Kuchma, but he got dropped there on the hip check. Laurent, cross-seam pass, looking for Savignac, couldn't connect. To the blue line, it's Major, will go across to the captain, Filion, 21 in black. Major, a connect pass, it'll go from Weische back to Major, his stick snapped in half. Blake Anderson picks off that puck and a calm sauce pass for Richard Kuchma, and this is going to kill a decent amount of time here. Power play reads 45 seconds remaining. A little sloppy on the entry for the Lynx, and so Tyler Baxter will take his sweet time to just get that puck further into the zone, stopped up by Lockhart, and so Jolie can stop in his own zone and look over his options here. Weische, initial pass is blocked by the glove of Anderson. Fisher quickly back into the zone, and he got position on Lutfla and made a crossing pass into the neutral area. Unable to find the black uniform there inside the zone. Puck is now outside, and so everyone had to tag back up. Frank Ekholm doing a lot of work short-handed here. That's a nice move, but he just overskated it. Picked off there by Savignac before a nice follow-up play was made by Arvid Malm. All over him is Jolie, and that will kill the remainder of the power play. We are back to 5 aside with 10 minutes to go here exactly in this second period. Fisher had it picked off there by Keller out of the box and back onto the ice. He's tied up there by Thor. The captain, Arvid Malm, scoops in to sweep it into the zone. He couldn't do so. Blocked there by Thor. He'll aerial it into the zone. Ivanov out of his cage, picked off into the corner. Thor tried to wheel it back in front of the net mouth. He couldn't do so as he was tied up there by Lutflin. Aerial pass through center, broken up by Chitteroni, who got thudded into there by Baxter. You're looking at Arvid Malm at the top of your screen, trying to make a cross-seam pass, picked off by Chitteroni. Trying to scoop it into the zone was Lutflin. Thor just overskated the puck, but he can backpedal and retreat on back and find some lanes here. Bad pass there by Thor, picking it off as Keller. His shot just missed wide on the blocker's shot. Barber into the corner. He'll just flip it out of the zone. Locating it was Chidorone before it skipped away from Orikov, and he got a return pass from Lutflin. Through center, a connect from Bunzeniks, or Stemper to Borisov rather. Good step up into the zone there by Major. He pinched to keep that puck out of the zone, but it does come free for Orikov. Orikov connects with Richard Kuchma. Up the gutter comes to Nugamanov. Beautiful pass. It's Borisov. He cuts into the backhander, and he just kicked it wide. Net has come loose after that play. With 8 minutes and 43 seconds, pardon me, we will have an offensive face-off here for the Bradford Rattlers. Again, 3-3 tie here in the second period. Lynx jumped out to a 3-0 lead in the first period. Rattlers storm all the way back, and we sit at a 3-3 tie from the BWG here in Bradford. Tie up there with Bunzeniks and Chidorone. A clean face-off win by Dean Chidorone. And so possession for the Lynx. Get into the corner there by Bunzeniks. Thor trying to get out of the zone. He can't do so. Kuchma, pass across, and Bunzeniks try to snap it right across. Unable to do so as Kuchma from the blue line looking for a redirection there by Bunny. Couldn't quite get it there. And so it's snapped back out of the zone by the Lynx. Orikov in his own zone to handle. Bundy now from his own zone punched it through center, picked off by Whiteshea, who got the first goal of tonight's contest. Unable to weave his way into the zone, and now Bundy at his pocket pick there by Whiteshea, and he'll curl it back further and deep. Picked off, however, by Bunzeniks. He'll gain his way into the zone. Bunzeniks with Bundy heading to the front of the goal. Try to locate him there, but a good tie-up there. The stick was made by Major. Laurent made a quick snap to Fisher. He gains his way into the zone. A nice move around Baxter. With a good second effort on the follow-up just to sweep that puck up out of his stick handler there. And the puck does come out of the zone, and it's Bunzeniks to carry in. The drop pass, Leshiov, he scores! Gleb Seleznyov picking up his first goal in his home debut for the Bradford Rattlers. They have got the lead back for the first time in this contest. 4-3 for Bradford. Four goals in 3 games for Gleb Seleznyov, the newest member of the Bradford Rattlers. Russian native's only 17 years old. 4 goals in 3 games already. Great find by Sean Ward from the Bradford Rattlers. Lynx are back in to tie this one up. Filion got it across. Thor had a one-touch effort made before Ivanov was able to scoop up that puck. First time in this contest, the Lynx find themselves trailing with 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the second period. 4 unanswered goals by the Rattlers. Alman Thor will line up on the face-off, the O-zone face-off for the Lynx. Good keeping at the line by Jorlet. He's hounded there by Keller, who will pin him up against the boards. The captain, Mom, just trying to pitchfork that puck free. He was able to do so. It comes out of the zone, but not as far as they initially wanted it. Savignac back in, 34 in black. Try to work his way around Shamil Lutfulin, unable to do so. And so Blake Anderson back into the zone for the Rattlers. He'll go wide with Salt watching his every move, and trying to pitchfork it towards the goal. Couldn't do so. That pass was split in between Keller and Lutfulin, and so a foot race after between Keller and Filion. Filion able to win the race into the corner. He has possession, got it across to Savignac, poked away from danger by Lutfulin. And so Blake Keller will calmly gallop his way into the neutral zone. Blake Anderson offside prior to the zone entry. Neutral zone face-off between Stemper, and as I say that, he'll get waved out, so Masakov will line in. I beg your pardon, he is waved out. Aiden Miller off the to tie it. He's able to win it from the neutral zone, but it's picked off there by Burnett. Burnett got it across, try to find his man in front. Baxter steps into his man back behind the play. That pass nearly picked off by Chitterone. Icing will be waved off of it. Barber got it across. Major trying to get it out of the zone, couldn't do so. Pocket pick. Here comes Miller on a sharp angle bit off the side of the cage. And so Burnett make a back pass to slap it off the glass and fire it back down, where it's picked off now by Orkov with 5 minutes and 57 seconds to go here in this second period. Stemper back in for Team Green. He'll get it across to Masakov. To the blue line now, it's Baxter. Thought about the shot, but he'll hold on to it and get it further to the opposite corner where Stemper can handle. Redirection there by Miller, just flooded up over the netminder Lockhart, and so Major will pin himself against the boards to tie up that puck. 2-on-2 boards battle into the corner. Picked off cross-seam pass looking for Miller. Couldn't connect on the one-time shot, and that'll allow Major to skate out of the zone and back in for the Lynx. His hot shot tested there and read by Ivanov. He's hugging the post to make that sharp angle save. Cleaned up there by Baxter, but possession still goes to the Lynx. Sharp angle bit stopped by Baxter. Puck is behind his man changing. That was Burnett. Instead of making the change, he hangs on to the ice. He's unable to get a shot through, and so Orkov will now tie him up into the half boards. Chitterone picks it up all alone in the high slot. Was Major unable to settle that pass coming his way, and now it's Drolet's pickup. Hard connection, Chitterone from his own blue line will fire it just wide into the corner. White's still after it, picked off by Stemper from his own zone. Doesn't have enough for icing as it was picked off there by Drolet. Salt, good connection there. It's Dean Chitterone back in, 14 and White. Made a nice move from the backhand shot, and he just floated it wide. I beg your pardon, that was Carson Laurent on that shot there. Drolet from the blue line, and it's into the glove of Maxim Ivanov, and no further play with 4:19 to go in period number 2. Goals from Laurent, Savignac, and Weichje. 3 goal scorers for the West Nipissing Lynx. 4 different goal scorers for the Bradford Rattlers as well. The captain, Arvid Malm, on the face-off for Team Green. Another clean win made by Laurent. He has been perfect on the draws here tonight. Richard Kuchma will start from behind the zone net and have an outlet pass for Keller. Anderson will join the rush, head for on the goal. We'll use him here. Cross-seam pass, trying to locate Kuchma again. One too many combination of passes there. Bradford Rattlers still with great pressure here in the second period. We say it a lot. The second period is normally the Rattlers' strongest suit, and we see it here. If you don't believe me, they scored 4 goals in the second period. And they scored 0 in the first, and they led in 3, so that tells you a little bit about their starts. 3:30 to go in the period. Lynx with possession into the neutral zone. The puck is slapped after before it's picked off by Fisher. A drop pass, Drolet shot juggled by Ivanov. Puck is loose, and Fisher had that roll away from him. Rattlers have possession from the neutral zone back into the O-zone. It's Anderson. Nice move on the backhand feed. Malm, he scores! The captain, Arvid Malm, set up beautifully by Blake Anderson. Rattlers lead 5-3, and Arvid Malm picking up his 16th goal in 18 games for the captain. 3:10 to go in the period. Rattlers increase the lead within 2. Blake Anderson getting the only assist on the Arvid Malm goal. Selesnyov back onto the ice, the puck handler now. Again, this is his 3rd game played for the Bradford Rattlers, and he's already tallied 4 goals. Not the biggest guy on the ice, standing at 5'7". 17 years old, from Russia. And if you look back in Rattler history, you can remember all the great Russian players that have come from Russia to play here for the Bradford Rattlers. And we have an injured player for the West Nipissing Lynx into the corner. Blake Barber, alternate captain for the Lynx. Not quite sure exactly what happened to Blake into the corner, but he's shaken up as he has a seat on the bench right now for the Lynx. Lynx need one more player onto the ice, so Dean Chitterone will hop over the boards and line up beside Jacob Bunny. I beg your pardon, he'll circle back around and line up beside Seleznyov. Shamil Lutfulin, 55 in white, outlet pass, it's Jacob Bunny. Bunny, a drop pass, Bunziniks back for Bunny, worked it back in front, puck is loose and available for the taking before Lockhart can quickly pounce on that puck and cover with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in period number 2. A 5-3 lead for Team Green here tonight from the BWG in Bradford, and we are glad that everyone, no matter where you are watching here tonight, we are glad you are here to take on this GMHL action here tonight. It's been a good one so far, and there's still another period left to play. Ekholm, that shot kicked out with a purpose by the netminder Lockhart into the corner. Ekholm sees that pass come right to his connection there before it gets wheeled back towards the cage, and an easy read for Lockhart. Another face-off upcoming to his left. Last 3 games for the West Nipissing Lynx, they are 2-1. On the 10th, they hosted the Knights in Meaford. They dropped that one 5-4 rather. And the very next night, they hosted these same Bradford Rattlers. Rattlers beat them 9-3. November 17th, they were able to make up for a win. They beat the Temiskaming Titans by a score of 5-4. Rattlers, of course, coming off 2 successful victories in Quebec 2 nights ago. Again, this is their 3rd game in a row as they've played 2 straight in Quebec, and they come back here tonight to play one here in Bradford. And a lot of traveling and a lot of games played here for the Bradford Rattlers. So that early bad start, I'm not going to say to be expected, but you can definitely expect the Rattlers not to have the normal jump they normally have. We're seeing it more as the game prolongs here in this second period. A minute 50 to go in this, the second period. Face-off win for the Rattlers, and in the second period, they've also been picking up on the face-off wins. That's if Carson Laurent is taking it for the Lynx, and I swear, he's won every face-off in this game. And he's on the ice right now, 11 in black. Burnett, 89 in black. Backhand shovel into the corner, read by the netminder Ivanov, played it back for Baxter, and he can relay it to the opposite end for Keller. Stretch pass looking for his man Anderson. Icing will be waved off. He goes one-on-one against Drolet. Mom couldn't quite pick up that puck, and so Salt's just trying to wheel it out of the zone, and he'll do so from the second effort made by Carson Laurent. Laurent's back in, stops on the dime away from Baxter. Laurent will cut to the high slot, work it back down low. His shot never got on through the netminder Ivanov. And so the Bradford Rattlers regather it back into the zone, and they touch up when they were offside. Here, Travis Defoe make the official announcement. Under a minute to go here in the second period. 56 seconds to go exactly. Nix and Chitterone in the neutral zone. Face-off win for the Lynx, but possession right to the Rattlers. Bundy. And Weischek all over him. An aerial dump by Baxter, trying to locate Kuchma. Just a little further away from him, but a good keep in zone by Bundy. He'll cut all his way in through the high slot before it's picked off there by Seleznyov. To the blue line now it comes to Baxter. Back across to Seleznyov. Worked over there by Jurley, but Selesnyov trying to work it back in free before he lost the handle on it. And a breakout opportunity now for the Lynx, as Selesnyov's hitting anything that moves in a black uniform right now. 15 seconds to go here in the second. As far as center, that dump-in will go as Jurley failing on the dump-in attempt. Selesnyov will drop it back for Richard Kuchma, and this is how we will end this second period. After 40 minutes of play, the Bradford Rattlers have stormed back 5 straight unanswered by Team Green. They currently lead by a score of 5-3. We'll be back for the third period of action after this brief intermission.